Prospect Orchesis is made up of 25 to 30 individual dancers who audition each year to be a part of the great team Kristen Burton coaches. Those who are fortunate enough to make it create a bond unlike any other with KB and their fellow Orchesis members over the 4 years that they spend together.
What are the lessons that we have learned from Orchesis that you hope we take with us once we graduate?
Sometimes it seems like the process is very hard and sometimes frustrating in a way, but if you stick with things, you will always come out on top. And so I hope that that you guys have wonderful, fond memories of Orchesis, but that it's also taught you to be responsible, to make good choices, and to always work hard.
What makes KB a good coach and influence?
I think KB's a really good coach because she treats us almost like adults. She has really high expectations for us and doesn't treat us like kids. We're supposed to be independent.
Going into freshman year Orchesis tryouts, we were all really nervous. Why do you think we felt so much pressure?
I think we felt so much pressure freshman year Orchesis tryouts because when we were younger, we watched the older girls dance on stage and we wanted to be like them, so we knew that these tryouts were the defining moment.
Do you feel like there's a major divide between the grades on Orchesis?
I hang out with like Laurentine, Tony, outside of school, stuff like that. It really makes Orchesis as a team cohesive because we are friends with each other in different grades.
How has Orchesis impacted who you spend time with outside of school?
It definitely helped me make more friends when I was a freshman, and now I hang out with some of more people from South that I wouldn't have hung out if I hadn't been on it.
What's your favorite part of Orchesis been over the past 4 years?
Definitely the girls. I've been really close with them the past 4 years and become like one of my best friends. I'm just really sad not to dance with them next year or being with them. Even though we get into fights like most girls do, we'll definitely grew closer together through each fight, and I'm really proud to be their best friends.
What does it mean to you to have the support of the Prospect staff and your fellow students at the show?
Just knowing that there are people in the audience that are supporting you and people in the audience that want to see you guys do well, it's really amazing because you feed off that energy that they give you, and you especially when they're cheering during the fouette combinations, or somebody does an aerial and then the crowd is OMG, that's so cool. I don't know, I think that they are kind of as much of a part of it as we are.
Unbound, the 2017 Prospect Orchestra show, was made up of 20 dances. 14 of these pieces were student choreographed, while the other 6 were professionally choreographed. The styles ranged from ballet to hip-hop.
One of KB's goals is to expose her dancers to as many choreographers as possible. How have these opportunities impacted you?
I think they particularly impacted me as someone who's interested in choreographing myself. I find myself very inspired by some of Chicagoland's best artists.
Choreographing for the show is a really rewarding experience. It's so cool to watch your ideas come to life. For me personally, I was able to bring in members of the Prospect community to the show through dances like Dad, Daughter, and Adagio.
Describe the feeling of performing on stage with the Orchesis girls.
It was nerve-wracking. Right as you get on stage, you kind of get goosebumps, and then you go out and look out and you see all your friends, and you get really nervous, and you just kind of go out and perform, I guess, and it's exciting.
As a mom, how was it to watch your husband perform alongside your daughter on stage?
It was amazing to see the commitment he put into learning the dances and struggling with learning just one dance when the girls in Orchesis dance 15 or 20.
First of all, I'd have to say we nailed it all 4 years. It was tremendous. It was really very joyful for me. Great opportunity to be on stage with her. Absolutely taught me the lesson that what these guys do, and I'm sure that's why this was initiated, to give dads an appreciation, those dads who might not have realized how much of a sport, and not only a mental but a physical sport, dance is, gave us an opportunity to really appreciate what the girls do.
Over the past 4 years, what's the biggest change you've seen in yourself?
Definitely an increase in confidence. KB gives us a goal that we should set at the beginning of the year, and then towards the end we have this big show at the end that we work super hard for, and it's just really a confidence boost to go from that spot to that spot.
What's the biggest change you've seen in your daughter over the past 4 years?
I think Sarah's always been a very confident person, but watching her perform on stage and what she's been able to grow as a dancer, or watching her grow as a dancer, I should say, it's not only been her composure, but her level of confidence, her level of leadership, being able to mentor some of the younger dancers on the team and try to pull the team together. I think she's really just grown as a person overall, and very compassionate, and then also very passionate about her dance.
How have you seen the senior class change over the past 4 years?
I think as a whole group, their leadership qualities have definitely strengthened. I do believe that they have grown in responsibility, work ethic. They were always really, really hardworking girls, but I feel like as seniors, they've set a really strong example for the underclassmen.
As your daughter's dance career is coming to a close, what are your final thoughts on the impact that it has had?
First of all, I'd like to thank her teachers and coaches for turning her into the dancer and the person that she is. She's learned the benefits of hard work and practice, and it has just made her a truly wonderful, amazing person.
I don't think dance will ever not be a part of her life. She may not be on a team again, but dance is part of her. Dance is in her heart.
I think Orchesis will be one of those memories that I will never forget. I have danced with my best friends, and I think that's going to be so sad to leave. Oh God, I'm going to cry.
How wonderful life is. Now you're in the world.